Nah. But seriously, if she going, we can hang out. If she ain't going, we can hang out. Greetings from the fifth dimension. It's your captain speaking again, man. Spaceman Mike. Back at it. Yeah, man. Shit, how y'all been? Tell me in the comments. I did come to talk to y'all about this piece that I made called Jesus Saves and Jesus Raves / Save, Rave, Repeat. Gangy. But yeah, nah, I drew this piece, bro. I'll put it up somewhere next to my head or some shit. But nah, I drew this piece while I was walking, man. I be walking out in nature and shit sometimes. And I do like a mile or two, you know, take a couple city blocks or whatever just to clear my head. And I be jamming like rave music sometimes, EDM music. I'll give you guys some suggestions one day. But yeah, I'm jamming and I'm walking, and at the same time I like to meditate. I like to, you know, imagine that Jesus is walking with me, literally, or imaginatively, figuratively, whatever. But yeah, I like to, you know, envision Jesus vibing with me. And like one day I'm walking and I'm jamming like a jam, like it's really vibing, but I'm walking and I'm keeping a pace, so I can't really dance like I want to. I want to get it in real quick, but like in my head, DJ Jesus was just like, he was walking and getting down in front of me there, like walking backwards, like looking at me, like getting down, like yeah, like let's get it. And it was so encouraging, bro. Like it filled my whole heart, dude. Like, bro, I'm just like, yo, people need to see this. It felt good to kind of, I don't know, like my head was clear at the point. I wasn't really praying for nothing specifically. I didn't really want nothing specifically. I seriously just genuinely wanted to be in the presence of Jesus. I wanted to jam, and I wanted to be out here in nature, which I accomplished. And then something came to me. And I told you guys before that I am clairaudient, meaning I get messages through spirit, like I hear things, you know what I'm saying? And not on no like schizo weird shit. Just while I'm meditating, while I'm thinking, I have a very clear thought, and I know it's thoughts from above. You feel me? Like, you just gotta know that it's thoughts from above sometimes, dog, because if you don't, they'll stop giving you signs. They'll stop giving you thoughts, like, or certain thoughts, you feel me? Your thoughts are yours, but at the same time, and that's the difference, noticing the difference, you know what I'm saying? And then implementing what you know to be true in your heart. And this is something I felt in my heart. I was just like, nah, man, I gotta draw this. I gotta make this a thing. I gotta put this on a t-shirt or something. And I drew it, dog. I'm gonna show y'all, man, but I'm gonna put a clearer pic up in editing. Man, I don't know how much y'all can see. I love it, dude. Like, it brings me joy. It fills my heart. I feel like it'll help people out too, man. When you like just down in the dumps or whatever, bro, just like think about the fact that Jesus saves, man, but he raves too. And let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Because like for a week, dude, before I posted this vid, man, I'm just like, dang, will people even get that? Like, do that even make sense? Let me Google this shit. Let me find out. And come to find out, there are a few motherfuckers that, like, you know what I'm saying, had the idea. So it ain't from nowhere. But at the same time, before I drew this and then Googled it, I didn't really see any of these ideas. So it was just like, I don't know. I feel like divine intervention be intervening sometimes, for real. Like I said, man, thoughts from above, man. Shout out that boy DZ. But yay, nah, for real. So being clairaudient and just, you know, I guess thinking about Jesus a lot, man. He came to visit me in my visuals. And of course, somebody more scientific or logical would be like, well, you conjured up something in your emotions to make this thing feel real and da da da. And I say a win is a win. A win is a win. Let's talk about taking the high road. Anybody down for, you know, taking the high road and speaking on that? Like, it's a lot of woo-wop and drop top out here, man. For real. But the stories that be getting me is the ones where people take the high road, dude. Where people, I coulda, but we good. God got it. And not even God got it. Just like God got me. So I don't have to worry about that. Let's put it like that. God got me, so I ain't got to worry about that. What? You feel me? Like, after that, what? It's nothing, man. It's to the ethers. It's dispersed. It's transmuted. It's gone. So, yeah. I feel like somebody need to hear that. It's time to take the high road. For real, for real. Sometimes the best reaction is no reaction. Leave it to God. You feel me? Like, leave it to a power higher than you to handle that stuff sometimes. And sometimes it's better to sit your behind down somewhere. It's so much better to sit your behind down. Yo, speaking of, let's segue. Let's freaking segue, dude. All right. This week on The World is Vibrating Higher, our weekly report on good news about the world and how we know that the world is vibrating at a higher rate and we're heading to a better existence. We are in a better existence and we're heading to an even better existence. So this weekly report, I'm going to do them weekly. I'm making a commitment. I'm going to do them weekly. And I already got some in the barrel. Stop playing. The world is vibrating, yo. The world's vibrating high for sure. But this week, oh my gosh. This week on the World's Vibrating Higher weekly report, I think South Korea came up with a spray that stops bleeding almost instantly, like in seconds. And I'll put up the post here. But at the same time, like, the reason why that's funny, for one, shout out to South Korea and their scientists. Good shit. Good job. We love it and we want to see more of it. And the rest of the world, let's all take notes and yeah, give them their flowers for right now. The reason why this is so funny to me is because just yesterday I could have used that spray here in America. I could have used that spray. I got a little too happy at Universal theme park. And I'm jumping over the rub because we're leaving out of one ride and I want to get to this next ride quicker. So my wife and kids, man, they're fucking ducking under this shit, you know what I'm saying? I cleared one rail, like I jumped over it like parkour.
Parkour!
Parkour. And then there was this loose chain, like to finally get out of the area. And I really should have just, you know, stepped over it or stepped under it. Man, I tried to jump that chain and the chain caught both my feet. And I belly flopped on concrete.
Oh my God! Wow!
Get face planted on concrete, dude. And I cut up my hand. Wait, can you see it? Oh my gosh, can you guys see it? Yeah, it's like one right there, one right there. I got a gash on my shin that was bleeding like crazy in my sock. Couple more bruises, like 7 or 8 total. You guys should have seen me earlier. I was icy hot up, bro. I had a patch here, patch over here, patch there. Like, it was funny. But yeah, I said that to say, like, yeah, man, the world's vibrating higher, and that spray is absolutely a daily necessity. So, like, that's a win. A win's a win. A win for them. But yeah, so shoot, what else I got for y'all? I'll take notes for sure. I guess talking about the high road, can I give y'all an example of when I took the high road? I might have given y'all this example already, but I've done it so many times in my life, it's not even funny, man, for real. When people are testing you, people will test you. Like, and also, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Like, subscribe, I appreciate it. It helps. Grateful, gratitude. But people will test you, and those are the times that you prove to yourself, not anyone else, no validation necessary, honestly, not even telling somebody, you know, like, it proves to yourself and the Almighty that you trust Him. You trust God. You feel me? Like, taking that high road, I can't even explain the feeling of looking back months later, a year later, or years later at a situation that you could have taken a low road on, but you took the high road, and now you're better off because of it. Like, you could take the road down your mind, the bad road down your mind, and see, like, damn, that would have been very bad for me had I done that. So the high road, it's not just for peace sake in the time being. The high road, man, it's, hey, in the long run, you end up where you really want to be at. And that's kind of how I am here speaking to y'all right now. Hopefully giving y'all something y'all can use. I pray it does. And yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of the cool stuff for next time we talk about gentrification. But yeah, definitely take the high road, bro, because it pays off in the long run. That's a bar. One time on your head top. And also, the song I was referencing in the beginning, If She Going, We Can Hang Out. If She Ain't Going, We Can Hang Out. Kenny Mason, A1. Check out the song. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the description because I don't know how legal or legit that is. But check out that song. Kenny Mason, A1. It's fire. That's my song suggestion for this video. So, yeah. Also, the whole Jesus saves, Jesus raves, when I was drawing it and conceptualizing the actual image, I did more research on Jesus, which I've done a lot of research on Jesus already, for sure. Like, his real name is Yeshua HaMashiach. So, holla at him in his real name. Talk to him in his real name. When you look at the life of Yeshua, he's a real man. That means he felt the things we feel. He had the urges we have, from eating to using the bathroom. You feel me? Like, when I was drawing this piece, I felt like I had a truly intimate moment with Yeshua, where I got to see that, oh wait, how we all are seeing Jesus is cool to a point, because when you research him, his message does say that we need to be perfect like him. You know, God is in him, it's also in us. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I felt like needed to be said along with the creation of this shirt, is that we all have great capacity within us. Yeshua is a great example. The example of being like a perfect human being. So I feel like when we humanize him, saying that he raves, he parties too, you know, he's a human as well, that brings the concept less above our head and more in our heart. More like, okay, that is big bro Jesus, that is big bro Yeshua, and we can do great works like him. And I think in the book it says he said we will do even greater works. So don't quote me on that, get in your Bible yourself, but I'm sure I heard that God say, and ye shall do even greater works. And this is when he was walking on water and breaking bread, you know what I'm saying, and turning fish to thousands of fish and whatnot. So I feel like that's something that definitely needs to be just, you know, thought about when you see this piece or wear the t-shirt or whatever. Like, just know that Jesus was very much a human being, and you are a human being. Just let that simmer. Y'all have a great day. Have a great week. See you next time. Peace.